Well, hello my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Farm Simulator 25, and we are on the PS5 today, of course, and we are up in Kinlaig. Just letting her warm up a little bit here, get the oil circulating through that engine before we put her under load. But, yeah, so, how you guys doing? I hope this finds you well, and I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. And as for us here, we're doing fine. Got 2 feet and a heartbeat, roof over my head, food in my belly. Doing okay. No complaints here. Right, Lily? Yeah. Lily doesn't care. Lily's busy chasing some sort of dust ball or something. What the heck is she? Chasing something across the floor. Anyway, let me get this just put away here, if you will. And like that and like that. So get that turned around. And I think what I would like to do this morning, first off, before we get too carried away with stuff, bear with, I'm just going to put this girl over this way here. But yeah, I'm going to do a little changing of the topography a bit. So, oops, okay, clearly haven't drank the correct amount of coffee yet this morning. Anyway, we'll just set you here. Oh, pardon me, speaking of coffee, wow. Okay, so set that there. Now, what I would like to do, remember I was saying how if you put down animal mud, when you drive over it, it deforms, leaving a track, where you were. So I got to thinking, if we did that around the fan and put it on all the trails here, hypothetically, when we drive around here, we should start wearing a track and whatnot into the trails, right? Now, where the trails converge on each other around here and such, we might run into a little bit of a humpty-bumpty type of scenario, because you're going east, west, north, south, and like that. So it might be a bit of a schmozzle in there, but time will tell on that. But I'd like to give it a try. So I thought, well, we'll throw some animal mud down, and we will see what it looks like once we drive over it for a month or so and just kind of go through a season or two and see what happens with it, right? And this might be just dust in the wind as far as my plans go, or it might turn out to be something good. It's nice just to have that little bit in there. Kind of adds a smidge of realism to it, I suppose. I guess we're going to find out one way or the other. I mean, this might all be for naught, to do and all that happy crappy stuff. Now bear with, we just kind of take that edge off of there a little bit, and over there. Oh, you don't want to come out? Okay, fair dinkum on that. And head over to the new field here. There it is. Get that going there. Now we'll widen it up. Bear with. I just need to kind of turn around here for a second, see what we're doing. There we go. Yeah. Sunflowers are coming along nicely. They will create some oil, which in turn can go to the fish food factory. And like that. Yeah, I got to do some investigating into that as well. I don't think the fish food factory actually distributes to the fry farm. It will, I think, go out to the big ones, the offshore nets and the pens and what have you. But I don't know if it is sending food to the fry tanks in town there. So have to check into that a little bit later and see what is and what ain't. But there we go. So now just a touchdown through there as we drive through. And I think we're just about there. Kind of dress it up around this point a little bit. But yeah, so we'll see kind of sort of what happens with that. And, best laid plans and all that, so we'll see, because me and Murphy's Law, right? If I can make a situation worse, like I say, and I'm Mr. Responsible. Something goes wrong, I'm usually responsible. Oh, don't clean it. Well, with that being done, what do you say we hook up to our seeder and we will get our first field going here, get the canola going. Because what we're going to need now, if we're going to do the fish farm food factory, I'm going to need soybeans, I'm going to need canola, and I'm going to need wheat. I need wheat for straw and what have you. Now, the wheat, of course, we need to convert into flour, because for the fish farm pellets, you got your, pardon me, canola, soybean, and flour, right? So the soybean would be your base. That's going to be the meat of it, if you will. Flour would be your coating around it, and then, of course, the canola oil or the sunflower oil or the rice oil. You know, you need oil, per se. Did I mention we need oil? That would be your binding agent, of course, right? So we will see about getting that rocking and rolling. I'm hoping that it's going to distribute to both the fry tank and the fish pens, the salmon pens, and what have you, but time will tell on that. Okay, bear with for a second, guys. Got to do the old life support system here. Oh, hot, 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 fresh, fresh, fresh. Oh, you gotta like that, eh? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Almost burned the tongue hot. Nice. Okay, there we go. Get all set up here, rocking and rolling. Well, I don't know about rocking and rolling, but we'll do some planting anyway. Drop you down. Come on now. And there we go. Da, 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 da. Yep, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. And like that. Who we got here? Ah, there you are. I don't know that gentleman's name. We could call him George. We could love him and hug him and squeeze him and love him forever, and we will call him George. Yeah, that's it. And as always, well, you know, up to our ass in grass, right? That's going to be a never ending. Never ending. We need the grass because we need it to go in for the, pardon me, for the total mixed rations and stuff, because that, as you've seen, is a money maker. Not to mention it's a good feed for my cow. But yeah, so we'll carry on with that, and got a few other things I want to look into today. I was thinking we might take the sports boat out and just have a cruise around the bay, see what is and what ain't, but that's down the road. That's playtime stuff. We got work to do first. So yeah, bear with, and we're just going to kind of continue on with this. We'll get this on over to the other grass field, and then we'll start picking up what's already been cut and all that happy stuff. Because, you know, it's what we do. Yeah. Yeah, I was oven to, oven? Is that a word? I was oven to? All right, never mind. We're just going to back up on that one. Getting my words mixed here. Yeah, that's all right. The copy will kick in soon. Yeah, chilly one here today. It's actually -2 Celsius here today, so everything's all frozen solid, and my poor little plants out on the balcony are like, what the hell is this? They're all done their cycles now anyway, all the big mums and all that. But I got this one huge geranium out there, and it's, hello, excuse me, pardon, coming through, and it's far too big to move and bring in. So I just kind of put a little bit of a wrap around it, you know. It's a bit of like, well, it's almost like burlap type of thing, you know. Just kind of wrap it up in that a little bit and just try to keep the frost off her, and it seems to be doing okay. It got through last winter, no problems at all. So we'll see what happens. We have had a fairly mild one here, give or take. We've had a couple of cold snaps, but nothing too serial, man. Nothing too serial. Alrighty, let's get these wings dropped down and get to cutting, and we'll get a, pardon me, we'll get a worker going on this one and move on to other things, don't you know? Alrighty. Yeah, just coming around here, got her all set up. I just want to make sure that we got everything all tickety-boo before I head out here. And there we go. Yeah, things are rocking. Alrighty. Well then. Okay. Like I said, well then. I don't know that lady's name either. We have new workers here. No, I've just never really given them names. I don't know why I would. Kind of, I did a couple of playthroughs where I had each and every one named, and some of them had relationships with the others and stuff and like that. And I just this whole, well, just a whole theatrical story to run through on. I think it was No Man's Land. Yeah, whoopsies. Let's knock the pole over right on that. Yeah, like that. Got right into the whole. Let's make a movie of, type of thing. So yeah, there was all kinds of stuff put in that one. But there you go. Yeah, my dog even died in that one. Sad times. Built a memorial to him and all that happy stuff. Okay, well anyway, moving along, leave us try and get this here done without looking like a complete idiot. You'd think I'd have this down to a science by now, wouldn't you? I mean, how many times have you watched me move stuff with forks? Pardon me, don't get me laughing. Whew, yeah, that's not good. No laughing. Quit having fun, damn it. Alrighty, so we'll get this taken care of. Just inch around here. Done, done, and done. There we are. A few more shekels in the pocket, eh? And like that, and like that. Yeah, we gotta start thinking in terms of, a spinnery and stuff for the wool and like that. But also for the fish food and stuff like that. I gotta start getting things together. We need a grain mill so we can convert the wheat into flour, because we need the flour for the fish pellets and like that. Now let's have a look here. Do I? Because it's wheat and it's ours. We now own it. Yes. Happy flippin' joy. Back into the bank for more money. Alrighty. But that's good though, because we got that. It's already planted with wheat and whatnot. So fair dinkum on that. We'll reap the benefits of. Yeah. All right. Continuing on with the old cannoli. And we'll get that said and done out of the way, and then we got to move on to that other new field to get some more wheat going in there. Now we'll get this girl home and put away, because we're done with her for a wee little bit. Just get everything all folded up. And there we go. Another poor job done well. Okay, now we got to pick up all this grass we cut. And I've lost my train of thought here. Right now, wheat, soybeans. We're looking. Is anybody growing soybeans right now? Cannoli, turn that off. No, sunflowers we got over there. There you are. Sweet. Oh my. Oh man, that is a lot of freaking money. But he's got soybeans and they're already planted. All I got to do is just maintain the field, do something with these weeds. Oh, this would be I think this would be a smart investment. It's going to be a costly one though. That being said, we could buy it, take the crop, and then sell the field off and make our money back. Or at least, most of it back. Yeah, what you gonna do, eh? What you gonna do? Like I said, I don't own the farm, the bank does. I just work it. Alright, so we're done like dinner here. Let's get over to that other grass field and we'll get rocking and rolling on picking this stuff up. Oh, pardon me. Yes, the boat. We'll definitely have to take that out for a cruise today, I think. Anyway, we're done with the cannoli. Yes, I know it's canola. All right, get you put up there, and we'll move you over to the next field, which I don't know if I can plant yet or not. I don't think I can. Yeah, what do we got going? Yeah, you're ready to go. Nothing planted in here. So I think this will be our other wheat field. As I say, we're going to need the wheat because we got to convert it to flour, and we can use the straw, of course, for the fermenting silos. So fair dinkum on that. All right, let's get across here before that bus comes along. There we go. Just like that, Jan. All righty. Okay, bear with, just having a little look, see at what is and at what ain't, what I can do and when I cannot do it. Now, we can plant the wheat now because it's September. Canola's already in the ground. We've purchased our soybeans, which we can't harvest till October, next month type of thing, but that's cool beans. We've got it at least. So, fair dinkum on that. Yeah. According to that Hoyley fellow, we should be doing okay in about 10 years, eh? Yeah, there is no doubt in my non-military mind, let me tell you what. Okay, so moving right along here, saving of the game because we don't want to go too far without saving. That's the thing when you turn off the autosave, and I suggest that you do because it can be a pain. But yeah, every once in a while you got to remember to save the game. Okay, well, my, do we bite the bullet or what, Martha? Oh, dagnammit. Okay, let's see here. Finances. Oh, here we flip and go. I just got these guys paid off, man. That's all right. Necessary evils of. That's what it is. Necessary evils of. And it'll all pan out down the road. It's just, man, that's a lot of money to be in debt. I know that's $500,000 right there. But there you go. There you go. You know, I throw these terms around in the game, you know, $500,000 and whatnot, $250,000, stuff like that, you know. Man, if I was in real life, I'd be like, no. I can't even fathom that kind of money, man. Alrighty, well, kitty winks. We are now the proud owners of, yeah? Buy land. There we go. Done, done, and done. Oh, my flippin' word. That was a pricey one. That's okay. We'll get her paid off. Like I say, that the TMR mix, that's where that comes in, man. That is a good money maker, you know. And your overhead is so low. Now, speaking of we own, let's do something about them weeds. Now, do I want to buy that or shall we just, I mean, why not be frivolous? You know, we just spent $500,000. Why don't we just rent one of these for the now and get her done, son? You know, once I'm in the hole that deep, does it really matter if I spend, 20,000 on leasing a vehicle? Yes, in the real world, yeah. Okay, so now we'll get you home because it's cheaper for me to buy. I just frivolously spent, 20 grand leasing this, but it's cheaper if I go home and buy my herbicide from there. Okay, first on the brand new mud tracks. Ooh, soft, gushy, smooth. There we go. You can see how the tracks are starting to wear in it here, eh? Where we've driven on it already. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. You know, it kind of adds just a little realism to it, I think. Well, like I say, we'll see how it goes. Give it some time first and kind of see where we end up with it, eh? Now, let's get the old herb in here. Not that kind of herb. days, you guys. I mean, not that I'm against that, you know, being 420 friendly like I am. Since 1968, kiddies. 1968. Back when the herb came with its own Douglas firs, right in. Oh, stems and seeds that you don't need, man. Yep, back in the day. Okay, there we go. So that's kind of neat. Like I say, we got that track in there. It gives you something to kind of follow and whatnot. So I'm liking that. Now let's get down here and get to doing some herbiciding. Not that I normally like this. I'd rather go au naturel type of thing, but having bought the field and the weeds are at a point where they're beyond using a weeder won't do it at this point, so we're pretty much gotta spray. It's that or don't spray and take the loss on the crop, because you know your crop yield will be somewhat diminished because of the weeds. I mean, I don't know how noticeably it would be or what kind of a percentage, but why not just do her up right? I mean, we've already spent the money. May as well use it, yeah? All right, let's just get this girl rocking here, and we will move on to bigger and other things. And like that, and like that. Now, you're rocking. What do we got going here? Okay, so we'll set you up for wheat. Bear with, there we are. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba. Oop, let's get you inside those gates first. There we go. Drop those wings down now, and we'll be pulling the gates off their hinges. Well, not really, but you know what I mean, right? Why tip the boat if there's a chance of... No, why rock the boat if there's a chance of tipping it over completely? Man, I gotta drink more coffee. Getting my birds fixed here. My brain is all kerfuddled, like... So I was over to Raven Black Sparrow yesterday. He was playing Sniper Elite. There's somebody you might want to check out. And like that, if you're of a mind to, Raven Black Sparrow. He does some good stuff, man. But yeah, he was playing the Sniper Elite there yesterday. Some whatnot. I was watching that for a while. He is good with that rifle, man. I'll tell you what, he is good with that rifle. He made some shots yesterday. I'm just like, whoa. Seen one the other day. And from where I was standing, it looked like a scope shot. By a scope shot, I mean he took the shot and it went down the other guy's scope. And, you know, well, basically through the scope and into his face, if you will. But yeah, I've seen him make a few shots and I'm just like, holy schmutz, how did you do that, you know? Because in that game, too, you got to consider, like, windage, elevation, all that good kind of stuff, right? You don't just kind of, you know, aim in the general direction of or whatever. Like, you got to do it upright type of thing. But yeah, and then there was a couple of people in chat, because he was doing live stream, of course. There was a couple of people in chat there that I knew, like Rob Byers and whatnot. Shout out to Rob. He swings by my channel quite often and like that, stops in for a cup of coffee and hey, how are you? Coffee in a bowl, if you will. And like that. But yeah, Raven Black Sparrow, you get a chance, check him out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I truly don't. So yeah, like that and like that. Okay, let's get this unloaded before we send her back and packing and whatnot. No sense. We paid for the herbicide. We may as well keep it here for the next time we need it, and like that and like that. It's starting to fill up in there, man. We got liquid fertilizer, we got hard fertilizer and like that. Now we got a little bit of herbicide. Man, we're becoming a general store here, you know. All right, let's send you back and then I'll deal with the herbicides and whatnot. Once we're done with this tractor here, we can get over there because we got the front forks on this one. Then we'll get those canisters put away proper like. But in the meantime, hello my little moo-moos. Soon be time to sell them off again. Eh? Winter time's a coming. Yeah, I'm liking this. You see how the tracks are in the mud now? And you actually, if you go outside the tracks, you're starting to get a little bit of roughage, bouncy. A little more real, you know? A little more real. Yeah. I think we stumbled onto something there, guys. I think we did. Okay, now leave us get this grass unloaded. And then I think we're going to head down to the animal dealer and take some TMR down there because there's a bit of a demand for it there. I mean, I could sell it here on the farm and what have you, but, you know, let's try and kind of play the game a little bit, right? So they were saying, pardon me, they were saying there was a demand for it and like that. So let's load this puppy up here and we'll go down there and we'll do them a solid and sell them some of our TMR. And we'll make a few pennies to boot. Well, more than a few pennies. Like I say, you've seen a freaking license to print money, man. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can actually feel that when you're in the track and when you're not, bouncing around it. Yeah. Yeah, we have definitely stumbled onto something there, man. No doubt in my non-military mind. Okay, hanging a hard left. And away we go. Now, get you unloaded in here. And while we're doing that, what do you say we go have a little walk around the stocks and see what they got in here? We've never done that with you guys. I've never walked through the stocks with you before, have I? There you go. Ah, yes. Now, I don't know if we're going to do chickens or not. I like chickens. And again, they are a good source of money. I mean, the eggs are just, you know, it's a good way to make money. And it's not quite a passive income, but it's as close as damn is to swearing. Hello. Oh, and there we are. We got the Welsh. Hey, the Black Mountain Welsh. I do like my Welsh. I do. Hello, my lovelies. Look at that face. Yeah, kind of cool coming through here, eh? A little bit. Oh, the old jump of Gigi. What a beautiful looking pinto. Eh? What a beautiful looking paint. Yeah. Ah, pigs. Yes, me pigs. We don't have any of them yet either. I like pigs. I think I've had pigs on just about every build I've done in this game over the years. I do believe. Hello, you. Nice, and nice. Look at the texture in that mud, eh? That is cool. Nice. Alrighty, well, let's get underway and what have you. So we made a few pennies off of that. No so bad, eh? And we'll get to getting here. As soon as we get this motor running. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Okay, there we is. Another poor job done well. Home again, riggedy jig. There we go. Now we'll just get this girl up here and ready for the next move. Scooby-Doo-wah. And moving right along. We'll get the fertilizing in here because we've just harvested now, so we'll get that rock and rolling. Get the two grass fields going. Now that north grass field, the one that's up high, you know, we got to go up top to it all the time. That's fairly level up there. And I'm thinking I might, now it's not chiseled in stone, I'm only just playing with this as an idea, but I might put a rice paddy up there. Now that's going to mean a whole different investment again into, you know, other equipment, all designed, of course, around rice. But we can use the rice in the fish food factory, so, you know, maybe. We'll see. We didn't really get a chance to play with it too much in the last playthrough. We put a field in, but I only really did like the one harvest on it, like that, so we could do more. But in the meantime, and in between time, what do you say we just go out for a cruise? Take this puppy out and see what is and what ain't. Oh, man. That is so cool. Just listening to that motor purr, eh? All right. Let's add some throttle. There we go. Look how she rises, eh? Look how she rises. Oh, I love it. Oh, just, you can feel it. Nice. Oh, yeah, Debs, you did it. Wow, what is going on? Oh, okay. We seem to have hit the edge of the map already. Okay, note to self. Maybe, wow, whoa, 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 whoa. We are going to sink this thing, man. What the hell are you doing, D? Jeez Louise, man. Okay, first day with the new legs, bear with. Okay, I love this because it's just like it would be if you were on the water. You know, you're moving forward and you throw it into reverse. Well, it doesn't happen instantaneous. It's not like you're on land. In water, everything is in a constant state of flux, always. There is nothing is standing still, per se. Alrighty. But yeah, when you do the reverse and whatnot, say you're drifting, you know, to port a bit, you do the reverse, it'll kind of pull you that way a little, and then you go forward, you know, all ahead full, if you will, and it'll kind of rock it back. It's neat. The dynamics of it is very, very realistic. Now, let's just see if we can sneak up on this, and I don't know if we can do anything with the... Oh, another X. We've come to the edge of the freaking map again. Yeah, because I never would have been able to tell by the, you know, the land right there in front of me, you know, because it's not like I'm going to take the boat for a stroll through the woods. It's oopsies. Okay, a little close. Parking by braille. Parking by braille. Now, you'll see the dynamics that I'm telling you about, you see? Now, if we bring her back a little bit, okay, inch her forward a hair, and we can kind of wiggle-waggle our way over there, you know? But I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that. I would like to kind of just get out and about and just go tooling around. Yeah. That's like, I wish you could feel what I'm feeling through the joystick and whatnot, you know, or through the controller rather. Because it feels different. It's not like you're on land. Like, you can definitely tell you're in the water, you know. Beauty, man. Loving it. Now, what do we got here? A couple of more boats. Take a little troll over this way. Speaking of trolling, what we should do at some point is I want to try the fishing rod. I haven't tried the fishing rod yet. I mean, in the last playthrough over there in Rolling Meadow, I took it out and tried it, but that was in the man-made lake that I had made, and of course there's no fishing there like that. But apparently in here we can fish off of this boat, apparently. So we shall see what we shall see. Yeah, gently. And again, I don't think we can get onto these boats or do anything with them. They're strictly aesthetic. But it's pretty cool, man. You know, you gotta admit. Well, you don't got to. You don't have to say shit if you don't want to. You know, that's a personal choice. In fact, it's been my experience that the less you say, the less you pay. Here he is, running up at the mouth like a soup sandwich. I'll tell you, the kid's got verbal diarrhea. Let me tell you what. Moving right along. This feels so good. I can't overstate how neat this feels. It's just such a different experience, man. What a cool little thing. We got the rod holders out the back, eh? This thing is built for fishing, baby. We'll have to do that. We'll get into that. It won't be this video, guys, okay? It won't be in this video, but we'll have to take a day where we go out on the boat for a while and do a bit of fishing. Apparently you can make a bit of money doing it too, depending on what fish you catch. There's variable prices for, apparently. Now, I haven't done this, I don't know, but I did see Daggerwin doing a little bit of it, you know, rod fishing and stuff, and I've seen a few other vids on YouTube where, they're making money. 1.2 million just fishing with my rod. All the clickbait ones that you see type of thing. But yeah, see now if we reverse in, damn, I love the dynamics of this, man. So cool. So cool. Now we can just edge her in here. Okay, reverse. Now forward a bit. And we should just about slide up to her. Oh, we're a little further away than I thought. From inside the boat, it looked like we were just about touching fenders. But cool beans, man. Really impressed, you guys. The devs did an excellent job on this. You see, now, if we can stand on here, that means we can fish from here. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to give that one a try. Alrighty. I was thinking about trying to hop over onto another boat, but I don't know what's going to happen if I go into the water here. If I die or what, I'm not sure. But let's go check out the lighthouse. What do you say? We'll head underneath what is not the Golden Gate Bridge, but looks remarkably like. But we are up in Scotland, so it is not the Golden Gate Bridge, trust me. Yeah, just look at this, eh? I know I keep saying it, but like, you gotta be able to feel this through the controller to understand what I'm going on about, man. Just crazy. I am over the moon about this. One more time, kudos, devs. Well done, you. The detail, even under the bridge, man, Giants did a lot of work on this map. Oh, excuse me, just for a second, guys. I'm gonna mute you. Oh, okay. Damn coughing jacks, eh? Dig, nibbit, deputy dag. Alrighty. I wonder if there's any Easter eggs on the island here, over on the lighthouse. That would be cool. Like I say, we got another 11 chapters of that book we got to find. We found the message in the bottle right up there at the Stonehenge. And when I say Stonehenge, I don't mean like the Stonehenge that they always go on about, what have you like that. No. There's lots of henges around, all through the Isles, through Europe and whatnot. Just the one that Stonehenge there seems to be the main one. Where everybody gathers and you do the solstice and the equinox and all that happy stuff. My wife Jennifer, she actually had opportunity to go to Stonehenge, and she also went to Hadrian's Wall. Like that. Lucky. Now, can we just nudge up against the shoreline here? And gently, stop. Okay, maybe flipping that. All right, we got a beached boat. Oh, man. But we're here, so we may as well have a look around, eh? See what is and what ain't. Oh, what do we got over there? That looks like a mast. Yep, that's a mast, all right. Ain't no doubt, man. That is definitely a mast. Now, don't break an ankle. Let's go. Oh, okay, we made it. Good. I wasn't sure we were going to make that. Okay, now anything on here Easter egg-wise? No message in a bottle. Can I go up the stairs? Let me in. There we go. I'm a little tall for this cabin, but there you are. Okay, ducking down. There we go. Right on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see nothing. Okay, let's kind of come around here. Make our way back, yeah? What are we doing? There it is. Okay, now can I... schmutz. We're beached. And I don't think I can push in this game. It's not going to let me do anything like that. Nah. Nope, it is not budging. Okay, what to do? I think what we will do is we will reset our boat. Now that should put us back on the docks over by where we bought it. Where's my boat? Why am I not going to my boat? I'm going to everything but my boat. Hello, boat. I am seeking you now. Well, what the heck? I didn't sell it. I reset it. At least I think I reset it. I didn't sell it by accident, did I? Okay, it's not here. Dagnabbit. Well, schmutz, is it over on the mainland then? Is it down here in the dry docks or what have you? I don't see a boat over this way on the... Dagnabbit, Nigel. Oh, you silly man, what have you done? Huh. Well, now ain't that something? Because I do not see a boat anywhere. Freaking frackin' dirty word, son of a gun, gur arg, and like that. Ah, damn it. Okay, now it wouldn't be up here. It's dry. No, you'd have to have it on a trailer or whatever. That doesn't make sense. Where the hell is my boat? Dagnabbit, gee, frickin' frackin' dirty word, gur arg, frick, frack, gur. Oh, man. Well, you see, this is a prime example of what I was saying about me being Mr. Responsible. This is perfect because something's gone wrong here, and you know what? I'm responsible. Oh, is that? No, that's not it. I thought for half a second, well, there's my boat, but no, that's not my boat. Nope, nope, and nope. Nope, nope, and nope. That is a working boat, and that is for true. I would imagine that is probably for lobster and whatnot. Those big bow poles there for lifting the cages, lobster pots and what have you, crab pots, whatever they're doing. Okay, well, you know, it's not in my list of vehicles. Well, schmutz, eh? You silly little tea-stained crumpet little idiot. Well, there's nothing left to do but repurchase, I suppose, because we're going to need the boat. We need a bigger boat. Yep, we need a bigger boat. Pardon me. Damn it. Just a second, I gotta mute you. You got it? Okay, doodles. Sorry about that, guys. Wowzers. Yeah, this display here, the computer display there, it'd be neat if that actually had the radar screen come up on it. That would be cool. You know, kind of give you a little look around type of thing. But yeah, so there it is in a nutshell. Cool beans on the boat, you know. And like I say, next time we take her out, maybe we'll do a little fishing. What do you think? That sounds like a good idea. Take a jug of coffee and a, you know, a little something to smoke and go do some fishing, man. Now, can I do this without sinking, breaking, or whatevering and whatevering? Yeah. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. It's been a little longer one today, but we had a lot to cover. We've managed to explore. Oh, geez, Louise, Nigel. Oh, my word. Yeah, we've expanded a bit, you know, got a couple of new fields and stuff, so cool beans on that. And, you know, baby steps, we're going to get there. You don't want to rush it, you know. We got to get the infrastructure down. I definitely got to think about getting a grain mill together for sure. But, my friends, in the meantime, as always, love and light, eh? Brightest blessings, you guys. Brightest blessings. Now, you know what to do next, eh? Yeah, when you're done here with me, do me a solid, will you? Go tell somebody that you love them, man. Hey, 3 little words, you know. It's free. It costs you a small emotional investment, you know. And I mean, hypothetically, you already love them. You're just telling them, that's all. You know, and if you go tell 2 people that you love them, and ask those 2 people to tell 2 people that they love them, and so on, we can start a movement. Yeah, you get enough of us doing this, guys, we can change the freaking world. You just got to spread the love, baby. It all starts with the love. Pure, unadulterated, platonic love for our fellow humans. But anyway, guys, I'll see you here. So you go be the rock stars you already are. I'll see you in the funny papers, yeah? Okay. Be good to each other. All right. Bye for now.